evening everyone. For our tonight's video, we're going to continue our lesson last time. So we started the present simple. Actually, we studied 4 rules, and today we are about we will finish tonight our continuation of our present simple. So we have 5, 6, and 7. But before we continue our lesson, I would like you to please like and share our video. So we will going to upload this video in our YouTube channel. And if you're not yet our subscribers, please subscribe and also hit the bell for your notification. So every time we have new videos, you will be always updated. So everyone, good evening to all of you. So we will continue now our lesson. So last time, we discussed 4 rules. So actually, we discussed very important things. If you want to work abroad, if we will have some interviews, so we normally want to say that if the interviewer would ask, where do you live? We have to answer. If you're Filipinos, you have to say, I live in the Philippines. If you're foreigners or you live in other countries, let's say you're an American, you have to say, I live in America. So we don't use ing because ing normally shows temporary things. So last week, we discussed about present simple to discuss permanent situation. What else? So we also discussed about things that talk about generally. So for instance, mothers take care of their children. So we also say fathers work for their family. So normally we don't put articles. So last week I discussed that articles are a and in the. When we talk about general things, normally we don't put articles at all. We also discussed something that we could use our senses verbs. Okay, for example, like feeling. So we say I feel good, and then say we see here. Okay, we also use the word sim. We also use the word appear. So those are the senses verbs that we can use present simple. So today, we're going to continue present simple by using number 5. So number 5 is almost related with the first one that we studied. It's about general thing. But today, tonight, we're going to discuss about present simple that is used to say something is a factual thing. So we say factual thing. These are the things that is proven by probably researches, probably from surveys, and they have a lot of experiments to show that something is real. That's why number 5 is very useful if we study about science. Okay, so normally in science we do experiment. Also in terms of population, like survey. So we normally use present simple to say that something is a factual thing. So I'll give some example. In mathematics, we say 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. We don't say 2 plus 2 was 4. When we use was, the simple past, it means that in the past, it was 4. Now, it's not. That's why present simple is very logical and very useful in our daily life. So, we use present simple to talk about things that are really proven. Okay, they are factual things. So normally when we say I am pretty, I am beautiful, it goes with opinion. If you want it to be proven, so you have to make some survey. So later on, it could become factual thing. Okay, so let's move to number 6. So number 6 is, it is used to talk about timetables, schedules for public transportation, movies, but they mean future. So what does it mean? Let's give some examples. Normally, when we want to travel abroad, or let's say we have a ticket, then we want to go to other places. So in our ticket, there is a time frame. There is a schedule that states there what time your plane will leave. Then it has also some assumption of your arrival in that country. So normally, it is used for timetable and schedules. Like in Korea, actually in Korean country, their public transportation, like the subway or the bus station, they have some kind of like a note, or let's say like flashing. They could see what train will come and what time will be the next train. So it's very organized. What else? We can also use that for movies. So normally when you go to theater, if you could observe, if you're just outside, you can see some schedule there outside. For example, let's say Aswang Chronicle, something like that. It has some time frame where it starts. So it is also given in a present simple. So something that is scheduled, we normally use present simple. Okay, so I think it's quite clear, but it has future meaning. Though the sentence, it is in present simple, but the meaning is future meaning. So this is a very new lessons that we can learn. Okay, the last one, number 7, is it is used to express future time with future time adverb. So I have some example here for you to have a clear understanding. So for instance, Maria leaves for New York next week. So as you can observe, Maria is only one. So like what I taught you last time, if we have singular subject, so the verb with S. Okay, so if we have plural subject and present simple, if I will put Maria and John, so it will be, S will be removed, so it will become Maria and John leave for New York next week. As you can see here, we have the schedule next week. So it means future time adverb. The future time adverb is next week, but the verb is in the present simple. It means though it is written in present simple, the meaning is future. Okay, so I think I make myself clear. So I want to get some feedbacks from you. This is very short, and this is just the last part of my present simple lesson. So the first one, or the 5th one, to finish our present simple lesson is, it is used to say that something is a factual thing. So everything that is written, proven by experiment. So we normally use present simple like science books, mathematics books. So if you observe, normally they are written in present simple because they are proven. Okay, what else? In number 6, it is used to talk about timetables, schedules for public transportation, movies, and etc. And it has future meaning. So for instance, when you say timetables, if you will look on your TV screen, like if you are watching GMA7 or maybe ABS-CBN, they flash their schedules of their programs. For example, they have like 6 to 8, or let's say 7:30 to 8. So what kind of program they will show? So we have to use present simple in terms of talking about timetables and schedules. What else? In our daily schedules, we have calendar. If we have calendar, then we normally put there our schedules like Mondays to Fridays, 8 to 9. My schedule is like this. And then on weekends, also, of course, we have also different schedules because they said our weekend is like for our family. So we normally say like this, I date my daughter on weekends. So we use present simple because it is our regular schedule. If it changes, it will become present continuous. So after our lesson of present simple, after this, I will also discuss present continuous. So we will have clearer understanding what's the difference between using present simple and present continuous. So what else? For public transportation, I already mentioned it. So some schedules, if you're traveling somewhere, if you have some ticket from the bus, they have some schedule. If you have some ticket going abroad because you want to travel, but nowadays, you know, we are on pandemic, so it's very difficult to travel. So they will have some schedule first. And when we talk about movies, when you go to theater, they also put time frame. What are the kind of movies that you're going to watch for particular time? Okay, but of course, even though they're written in present simple, the meaning is future. Okay, the last one is number 7. It is used to express future time with future time adverb. So though our verb is in a present simple, it means future meaning because of our future time adverb, like the expression next week. So we can use this though we have present simple, but the meaning is next week. For instance, I have some schedule meeting my friend next month, because you know they always say February is kind of a month of love. So if I put schedule with my friends and then we make some regular schedule for that, okay, so I could say I meet my friends next month for our date. So I put that as a schedule, but it expresses, of course, future time because it has future time adverb like next month, next year, next week. So I hope I'm clear with my explanation. So I think this will almost the end of my video. So this time, I'm going to greet those who are watching us tonight. So I'm very much pleased to read all of you. So tonight, one of my viewers is one of my students who is very smart and very kind. Lance Jericho, good evening. And then we have Bertito, okay, or Tines, so my previous student also in senior high. We have also Nestor Kanda Bagina. I'm sorry, my handwriting of my husband is very, very like a doctor. I couldn't read it very well. So I have also Claudia course, my grade 9 student, hello, good evening. Next one is I have Joanna Aviles Morales. I have also my inaanak, hello Marlo Minjola. Sometimes you can visit here, your mess are still here in my house. And then my Korean student, Kevin Park, how are you? One of my, how could I say, achievers. Yeah, when he was in the Philippines, so I'm very happy that you are very successful in your life now. And my co-teacher before, Indrodora, hello po. Eris Ilano, hello ate. Okay, teacher ka na ngayon and you're very successful. I'm very blessed to see you that you're very, very successful these days. And then teacher Jane Guevara, hello, good evening to you. And then I hope we can see next time. I really miss all of you. And also we have here De Castro. And then of course the Miss Universe of our junior high school, Miss Charlene Gonzalez. Hello, good evening to you. Joshua Graho, good evening po. And then we have Yu Sun Lee. So some of my Korean students. And our elder in Dasmaji, I have Samuel Patalinhog. And then I have more here. Onyx De Castro. I'm sorry, the handwriting of my husband is like a doctor. I always feel that anyway, he's a real doctor. So I couldn't see very clear. Teacher Jane Guevara, very clever teach. Nakaka-miss training days. Me too. I really miss having trainings with you. That's why I really dedicated my time. Even though we're quite late today because my husband has some live also before my live, so he should help me, setting up here in our living room. And then I want to say, Nadia, oy ma'am, Haldos, good evening. So I hope you're learning. And then we have also Kyle Daniel de los Reyes. Please render us some of your songs. So good evening to you. Please say hi to Mommy, Daddy, Ate Sha, Ate Amber, and to your boyfriends next there, to your dogs. I want to say also good evening to all of my relatives in Fatima. Actually, we have the Auntie Norms, Uncle Fred, the Dr. Melody. Okay, also from Greenwood. So we have the Ate Wendy. Good night po and good evening to all of you. Okay, I have Sir Eugene Moleta. Good evening. I miss you, Teach. And then, Ma'am, miss na kita. Idol kita talaga sa pagtuturo ng English. So God bless us all. So I hope God will give me more knowledge so I can impart that to you, everyone. Okay, who else? I think I don't miss anyone. Do I have missed something? I think my husband is very busy writing. Okay, so we have here more. Rhea Gruy, Christian, the family of my student. Good evening, everyone. Christian Flores, my student in grade 9. And the friend of my sister and our family friend, Ate Nanette Donoso. Hello po. Say hi to your family. And then we have Ma'am El Marie. Hello, Celestino. I miss you all. And I miss Teacher Drex. Actually, if he's still alive, I think he will also do like this. Okay, so do I miss someone else before I say goodbye? So thank you for watching. I hope you will watch me every Sunday. So it will be regular, if not 7 p.m. If we couldn't have some problems, normally we start at 7 p.m. If we have some programs, normally it is delayed, but still we have to make our live every Sunday. So please keep watching. I will just post some of the notice when we will start so everybody will be updated. So before we end our program, I want you to focus on our lesson. To sum it up, our present simple is always our guide for our everyday living. So please don't forget that living nowadays might be difficult, but I do believe that God will give us knowledge to overcome all of these trials, and we have to be positive. In our life must be complicated, but there is always simple in our life, and that is the love of God. So with the love of God, everything will be possible and everything will be simple. So good night, everyone. So thank you for watching. So don't forget, if you haven't subscribed our channel yet, please like the click the like button, share it, of course the notification bell, and please subscribe us. So see you again next week. Goodbye, everyone, and God bless.